All right, we back with another episode of Let's Talk Relations by Ericson Presents. I'm Ericson. We're actually going to look or listen to and react to the second date update. So I found a second date update. This one is with Doug, who went on a date with Tanya. So let's go ahead and check this out and see why Doug can't get a second date with Tanya. All right.
It's the Wake Up Call on 107.9 The End.
It's time for a second date update here on the Wake Up Call, and Doug joins us. Doug and Tanya went out, and you guys went paintballing, which is interesting.
That sounds fun.
No. Have you ever gone?
No.
It's awful.
Okay.
Especially on a first date. No, I mean, look, I've done it a couple times. It's fun, but what was the reason you guys chose a date like paintball?
Well, we both actually felt more comfortable doing like a group activity, so I kind of just threw it out there as a joke, and then she actually was down for it.
I don't think you should ever do a first date with a group of people. I just don't think it should happen like that. I think if you're going to do a group of people, you need a few dates in. But the first date, like you're going out with a woman and her friends are there. She might not want to act a certain way in front of her friends. She might be a little more reserved. People are watching that she knows that could possibly be it's just, first date should not be with a group of people, in my opinion. That's just me. What do you think? I don't know. I don't think so. All right.
So that's how that happened.
Okay. So she's down for fun stuff, like getting shot at. You have this date, you have a good time, you call her, a couple days later, and she says, well, I don't know if I see a future for us. You're a nice guy, but you came to us, you want to know if there's going to be a second date, and if not, you want to find out why.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. We're going to talk to Tanya and find out what the deal is, okay? It's the second date update here on the Wake Up Call. Doug is on hold. Let's talk to Tanya. Tanya, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
You know what's going on here. This is the second date update. I'm Jason. Gavin's here. Katie's here. And listening in is a guy you went paintballing with. Remember his name?
Yes, I do.
It is.
Well, she remembers him.
That is correct. Doug says he called you after your first date and wanted to know if there'd be a second date, to which you were like, it's not you, it's me. I don't see a future for us. And he's like, well, And he hung up, came to us, and he wants some answers. Now, this is his idea, so will you just tell him what specifically it was?
Sure.
All right, so let's get Doug back on the phone. Doug's been listening. Doug?
Hey, guys.
She's by far the first one I've ever heard that was just willing to just do it right away. Most women are beating around the bush, or more than that. Not just women, men as well. So that's pretty dope if she's actually going to just be 100% with him.
I don't know what I did wrong. It seemed like we had a great date and everything went really well. So I would like to know, I guess, what it was that I did.
Tanya, tell him. We know you guys went paintballing.
Well, paintballing is great. Don't get me wrong.
Oh my God! What? I would have guessed that was it. All right.
Really?
Well, that's what he said. She agreed to it. You were fine with the paintballing?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm down to try just about anything. You know what I mean? But he became very intense. He took it very seriously and is an extremely competitive person, which is fine. But as a first date, I was basically getting yelled at on our first date. I was like, what is going on? He's taking this so seriously. And at first I thought it was kind of playful, joke. And then I was like, no, he's definitely serious about it.
What was he yelling at?
That is one of the many reasons, by the way, why paintball sucks so much.
Hang on, I want to know.
There's two kinds of people. One, people who went for the first time and didn't know what to expect. And two, people who go all the time and they do it because they effing love it.
Tanya, what was he, how intense was he? What was he saying?
He was just yelling at me. He's like, duck.
I mean, come on, duck.
Doug?
Yeah,
Were you frustrated that she wasn't bleeping ducking?
Yes, a bit. I definitely was, but I also was looking out for her. I didn't want her to keep getting shot at.
What?
Okay, yeah. First of all, he's tripping. If he really feels like that, then nah, bro. No, this didn't work out the way. Now I see what he meant by a group setting. So going and do something with a group of people. So maybe they knew the people, maybe they didn't. But yeah, that is definitely not something you should probably be doing on the first date. Not with a woman, for sure.
That's true, but you did take her paintball.
I mean, yeah, you took her paintballing. I feel like I would be the Doug, though. Like, we do a grown-up Easter egg hunt on our street, and the couples are tied together at the wrists, and then it's done at night. We lost this year really bad, and I wanted to scream curse words the rest of the night.
On a first date, if we've learned anything on Second Date Update, doing anything that requires even the slightest bit of competition is never, ever a good idea. That includes mini golf.
No.
Okay, that's definitely not wrong. Right. Yeah, that's not right.
No, it is,
My
because
husband-
one person is more competitive than the other.
My husband and I, on our first date, we went and played
It's kinda
darts.
right.
Yeah, look how that turned out. You just talked about how much you hated him in an Easter egg hunt.
Yeah, he blew it for you and your family. But you think, Tanya, it could have been a much more fun experience. Instead of fun, what was it for you?
A little scary and at the same time a little funny, but just definitely overwhelming in general.
All right, well, look, I usually ask at this point, will there be a second date? But first, Doug, I want to know, did you guys win any games?
Yeah, we actually won 2 games.
Hey, perked up.
You must have been playing
But we
kids.
still ended up losing the whole thing.
Of course you did.
Okay, yeah, we
He's
get
like,
it.
we
you know,
lost the whole
I hate
thing.
paintball.
Okay, we get it.
Better luck next time, Doug. Maybe you'll find a more competitive woman
Yeah.
who knows how to F and duck, you know? Well, Tanya, you're not going out with him again, right?
I mean, if we went maybe a different
So she likes him. He was just doing too much. You about to get it. Get a dog. Get a dog. All right,
situation,
cool.
different scenarios, I could see a different side of him potentially. But it would definitely have to be a totally 180 on the date front, a different experience.
What she's saying is she would be willing to go out with him again.
I think you should go on a second date and you should pick something like a movie where there's no competition involved.
Don't
Unless,
pick
like,
a
as you're
movie.
walking in, he's going to be like, I'm going to movie so much harder than you. I'm going to watch the F out of that
We
movie.
could just do dinner. I'm cool with that.
There
Dinner?
you go.
Okay.
Well, look, so, Tanya, you going to go out with him again?
Yes, she
Sure, why
is.
not?
Wow. Okay. I mean, I
Tanya
didn't see that
actually
one
liked
coming
him.
at all. You guys figure out the details. We'll put you both on hold, or actually, you two call each other. You both have each other's numbers?
Yeah.
Great. All right. Well, there you go.
All right, yeah. So in my city, we have a place called Coin Op, and it's a bar that has a bunch of old school video games, and you can go play. And when you go in there, you'll see a bunch of people, grown people, at a bar playing video games. One time, I did take a woman there for a first date, and she actually was a lot more competitive than me. I was whooping her ass and everything that we was doing, but she definitely had the frustration on her face because she didn't like losing. So I guess, I don't know, we've never talked again, and that did kind of turn me off, and that was the reason why I didn't contact her again. But she didn't contact me, so I guess in her mind she didn't like me because she was losing. I don't know. Maybe she thought that I should have let her. Okay, first of all, I don't let nobody win. I play basketball with kids and I beat kids. I don't care. Like you just don't win. I'm not gonna just let you win. I mean, I'm not gonna be like, screaming at you, but I'm not gonna let you win. I just don't let people win. Who does that? Like, come on. All right. Anyhow, there it is. All right. Well, the date was successful, so that's pretty dope. All right, I will catch you guys in the next one. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, the like button, subscribe. If you have any videos that you want me to react to, go ahead and send them to me in the comments, and I will do what I got to do. All right, I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.